All right. Let's let people roll in here. What do we got going on? All right. What are we doing today? Hello, Mitch. Nailing your strategy on the head. Yeah, I think a lot of us are. I'll be perfectly honest. I'll share the spotlight here. Your guy Rye posted a really good video just a few days ago on YouTube. Let me see if let me link it. I don't mind linking it. Let me find it real quick. And you're better off there, or as well off there as you are anywhere else. Here we go. Is this it? Let me make sure this is it before I tell you. It is it. Okay. Copy that. Paste that. There you go. Very insightful. Having a hard time with workhorse Pico sets and such. Yeah. So, I mean, so let's look. I did not prep my stream as well as I needed to. Let's see if I can make the Windows transition without it freaking out on me. Give it a second. It should jump us over. Nope, it's not going to. It's going to be a pain in the butt. All right, give me a second. Oh, now it's not going to show anything, huh? Come on. All right, there's one of them. Let's see if I can switch to the other screen. There we go. Usually take care of that before stream. Actually, we were on the right screen because this is the one with the workhorse. Boy. All right. So Randy's got workhorse and Pico. And the best success I've had with him is... I guess I do need to go into league mode for the strategy. So with workhorse and Pico, couple things. If you have workhorse, you have high stamina. And same thing with slow starter when you want to throw some extra pitches to kind of accrue that bonus quickly. You want to work the count. They're going to throw more pitches. They're going to nibble on the edge. They're probably going to walk more guys. Are often going to walk more guys. But this gets you towards what you want. And then in clutch pitching situations, which we don't even know what those are. We don't know if it's 2 strikes. We don't know if it's 2 outs. We don't know if it's runners on. Exactly what it is. With pitching coordinator, it says it increases the swing and miss rate for pitches on the edge or outs or out of the strike zone. So it gives you a bonus on the swing and miss. So you want to use chase pitch approach so that they throw pitches again just outside the zone or on the edge of the zone and try to get some of that swing and miss bonus incorporated with this. So yeah, so it's going to vary a little bit, but if you have Pico, your chances are you're going to want to use chase pitch, and if you have something that boosts stamina, what's up, Suey? And if you have something that boosts stamina, you're going to probably want to work the count. It's good for slow starter, because again, slow starter says every 8 pitches, up to 40 pitches, you get increased location, velo, and stamina. And so if you can get to that bonus a little bit earlier, you're going to be better off. And so working the count just makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's a concept we're all still trying to figure out. So, all right, let's talk about what we got going on today. The good news is we have a lot going on. We should check out the tournament, see how everybody's doing, see what kind of upsets were in the first round. We had a tough matchup against a taco team and did not make it. Understandable. I didn't personally show as well as I wish I would have. Couple draws. I think I went 2-1-2 and 2-3. But I was trying to take out some really good teams. But yeah. Not the end of the world. Not but here we are. But yeah, we're gonna check that out, and then let's look at the inventories. What do we got? Packs don't mean a whole lot on this account, but here we go. 42 PSCTs, and because today we got the extra premium from the first half pennant race pack, we're up to 6 of these. That's awesome. And where the game has been really good to me in league mode is down here. We've got 3 Diamond Trainer recruits and 4 DSTs. And we got pitcher upgrade tickets too, like crazy. So if we pull something good here, we can pitcher upgrade, or we can look and see if I want to upgrade anything. With 3 of them, I probably should go ahead and do some upgrading. But these 4 are exciting. And then if we switch back over and look over here real quick, again, packs don't mean much. 36 and 4, not bad. And 6 Diamond Trainer recruits and 3 DSTs, and I got a couple pitcher upgrades that I've been saving here too. Yeah, I mean, with the bad upgrades, yeah, the DSTs. So the game gave out a free DST yesterday that I saved. And then I bought one. The package that's available right now, it gives you a DST and a Diamond Trainer and a Diamond Skill Trainer. So I bought one. I got one there, and then I got 4 from just simming leagues. I've been going through a lot of league balls this week. I had some time to get some leagues simmed, and the game was just, I was getting ridiculously lucky with the Diamond Trainers. You have 3 bad upgrades unused, and the game won't give you double reds. I know, yeah, the bad upgrades, I mean, I guess the one nice thing about these upgrade tickets are eventually we're going to get to the point where we have some built up. Because, I mean, we only need 8 or 9 on our batters, and then we're probably going to save them for, when we find a better trainer. But I feel you about the double reds. I think that's why Line Drive Machine, I've been upgrading some Line Drive Machines with my batter tickets, because you just got to get a single red there. But yeah, let's crack into it here. Let's start with the trainers like we normally do. We got a lot to open, and I'm going to go one at a time. And we can talk about if anything good pops up. All right, Table Setter Masterclass, and the numbers are awful, so that's just bad. Not a great start, but we would rather see our luck. Oh, Goose. I appreciate you. Goose gifting a sub. That's so nice. Awesome. I really appreciate you. I got my first ever payout from Twitch due to the generosity of you guys, actually. The way it works is you have to accrue at least $50. You have to accrue at least $50, and I accrued that last week. I got a notification that they were going to be putting a deposit into my account, and so your guys' generosity here on Twitch has made me a little bit of money, and that is really appreciated. So thank you guys. All right. Table Setter Masterclass, not off to a great start. But what I was saying before the very generous gift sub by Goose is I'm really hoping for luck in our skill trainer, not skill trainers, those two, but the premium skill change tickets. I really want a 333. I really want a 333. There's another gift sub. Look at the man go. Um, thank you guys so much. All right. Nasty Pitch. Not great numbers. Nasty Pitch, if it has really, really good numbers, really, really good numbers, it can be usable. But not there. Launch angle control. Okay, here we go. Let's get excited. This could be a good one. Let's see. Okay, it's decent. These numbers, 72 brakes, 68 brakes. So these are achievable numbers and pretty solid. That's not bad. That's good reduction. No deep red or deep orange or whatever you call it. But overall, that's not a bad trainer. And with these good numbers on the secondary, I could see that being used, especially on somebody with like mess. I've got a guy that might be able to use that. All right, we got 3 more to go here. Dr. K, and the numbers are awful, so no dice there. Rising Fastball Specialist. Again, if the number's really good, you can use it. That one's not good enough. And last one, Elite Fielding. Ooh. Is 2.2 the highest you can go? Jet Goose, I think it is, right? Is 2.2 the highest that can go? Maybe is it? I can't imagine. It's definitely not 2.5. I think 2.2 might be the highest. Maybe 2.25. 2.25. That's capped. Okay. So that's good. If that had been 2.1, I think I would have been double orange, and it would have been great to use an upgrade ticket on. Even so, that's probably still worth using an upgrade ticket on. That is pretty solid. I'm not going to be stashing it on my second baseman, even though I know, like, in the tournament, TBJX 2.2 or 2.3. Yeah. So it's really good. This is a really good elite fielder. I know in the tournament, TBJX had really good numbers on stashed one on elite fielding on his third baseman because the secondary numbers were really good. What up, Redix? How's it going for you? You keep beating me in ranked. I cannot beat you recently. But yeah, these secondary numbers probably aren't good enough, but it might be good enough to throw on somebody, especially if I don't already have a secondary. So, all right, cool. A little bit of luck there. Let's look at these DSTs. This is where we can make some big improvements, especially to this team. This team does not have a lot of threes, and this team really needs an upgrade at some point. So let's see if we can get lucky here. We really want to see something good here. I wish I had a bad ball hitter set. That's really good. That's really good. Bad ball hitter 3. I'm going to have to hope to find a bad ball hitter set. I don't think I have one on this account. We'll take a look and see if I'm misremembering, but glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Appreciate you jumping in chat. Boom. Yeah, bad ball hitter 3. Good home run numbers. Average line drive numbers. That one's bad, but this one's good. And it's solid, expanding the range for solid contact. And it's already got a charisma match. Yeah, good point. I had missed that. Yeah, that's real good. That will be usable one day, even if I can't use it today. I'll take a look, but co-op pitching 2. So don't have any co-op pitching. Not ideal. Big swing and miss rate. Could be potentially good on a reliever. Could be good on a reliever. If we ever pull a reliever, a 3-3 set, might see me use it. And then a strategist 1. Not really what we're looking for. All right, so let's take a look real quick before we get into... I don't think anybody in this lineup has bad ball hitter. Ronald's got Chance. Contact Master on Winfield. Contact Master on Hornsby. Hard hitter on Sandberg. Hard hitter on Cobb. Born to be a Star on Freddie. Contact Master on Darrell Evans. Contact Master currently on my shortstop. And Strategist on my catcher. 3. You have 3 of those as well with no bad ball hitter. Yeah. So great trainer. We will make use of it one day, I imagine. It's good to have stuff like that. If we look at our trainer reserve real quick, skill trainers. That's actually the second bad ball hitter of 3 I have. I really need to roll some bad ball hitters. This one is even better, I think, right? 18-7 and 18-5 with 21 there. That's 21 and 17 with 18 there. They're about the same. Perfect skill for a slugger, yeah. Do I have 3-3-2s in the backup? I might on some of those 3-3-2 control mat or contact master sets. That's a good question. That's probably something I should check. What does Hornsby have in his backup slot? He's got a 3-3 B-Chem set. I am waiting. That's right. He's waiting for an LSSCT. Hornsby's ready to go there. And then everybody else is on 3-3. Oh, Swanson's not. And Swanson does not have a backup legend set. Daryl doesn't even have a backup. Oh yeah, because this was my SIG change, so I rolled that 3-3 on him with the normal PSCTs. Yeah. Ty Cobb. I do have a bad ball hitter here. But yeah, but hard hitter has worked out really well for him. But there is something to consider here. Is this the Sheffield? This is the Sheffield account. Yeah, I might roll it on Gary. Or do I have one? Is Gary sitting on one? I don't think he is. I think we saw it at one point. He's on a 3-3-2 Born to Be a Star. If we see a bad ball hitter, we'll probably switch. We'll probably try to get him in the lineup. While we're here, let's just go ahead and start rolling. Because we're gonna roll on Gary for sure. And we got a hard hitter. Get rolling, yeah, absolutely. Let's get rolling. We've got enough hard hitter going on, so let's roll off of this. All right. We are going to be all positive today, all right? We're going to be all positive. We're going to hit it or we're not, but we're going to have a good time. We got lots of resources. We feel like we're due. Let's see what we can do. That's not it. That's okay. Let's get to rolling, though. Another B-Chem. We're seeing a lot of B-Chem today. That's not the skill we want to see. But the game, we can't go forever without rolling a usable set here. So let's feel it. Tenacious Battle. Yeah, right? Yeah. Get knocked out of the tourney and roll a good set. All right. We missed with all our premiums. Nothing really usable. We're going to leave that on 8. And we're going to roll through. See how today treats us. We'll take a 3-3-2 bad ball hitter. We'll take a 3-3-2. What other trainer do I... I got another level 3 trainer on the back. I should have looked closer. But there's some 3-3-2s we'll take and probably try. But we really want right here. That's a 1-1. That's the wrong direction. That's okay. We've seen a lot of those, actually. It feels like we've been seeing one of those a week as opposed to our 3-3s we want to see. Here we go again. Another one to start. All right. We're seeing a lot of B-Chem and Tenacious Battle today. Here we go again. Strategist. That's a 2-3-3 strategist. We hold on to that over Tenacious Battle. I definitely think we keep rolling. Not a huge fan of strategists as it is. Might have a good trainer to go with it. So we might look at this. But we're definitely going to use our resources up here. Come on. We already saw 3 legends right off the rip. Here we go. Here we go. 3! It began with a 3 and I was excited. Strategy is legit. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just very specific. Here we go again. 3, 3. No, come on. Show me the 3s. Again. 3. Okay, here we go. We just talked about this. We got a 3-3-2 bad ball hitter. That might be usable. Let's roll out the rest of them real quick. There it is. I live in a tree. Again, we go. We're seeing so many legend skills today. Man, it feels like today's our day. Keep the laser meme. Oh, man. We are seeing so many legend skills today. We saw, what, 7 or 8 already? I am seeing a lot of legends. Yeah, it feels like today is going to be the day. Feels like today's going to be the day. Maybe not here, but maybe on the other account. We got that George Brett. Makes you wish you had more PSCTs. Yeah, today it kind of does. But that's all right. All right. I think we got a lot of resources. We can afford to use some and see if we can find a set here and see how it works. All right, what do we want? Do we want... We probably want charisma. Yeah, green to charisma. Yep. Goose is we're thinking on the same wavelength already. Charisma spray pred. Everybody's agreeing though. I think we green to charisma. All right, let's go get charisma. Hold on to that skill. Yeah, let's go find charisma. Prediction to offset the bad ball hitter with no boosting eye. Yeah, because his eye is really good. Okay, so we specifically want charisma and pred, I think, right? Yeah, I think we get charisma or pred, whatever comes first. Oh! Okay, well, okay. I mean, it's not a 333, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, well, I mean, when you don't have to spend a lot of resources, all right, we were due. We were due. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. We haven't seen a 333 set in a month. The game owed me one, okay? The game owed me one for that. So all right. Feels good, man. All right. So we're going to change to this set. Are we... It's got to be correct to short bad ball here, right? It's just got to be correct to short bad ball hitter. I have to imagine. So... All right. I do need to get like I should get a New Jack voice clip for when when somebody subs or something. I need to upgrade the stream a little bit so I have some sub alerts and stuff. Yeah, Red X is saying short bad ball hitter. And yeah, getting a New Jack voiceover. No one here has had the pleasure, but we as part of our strategy for yesterday, Shafe Diggs in Twitch chat jumped in a Discord chat with me, and I don't want to embarrass the man, but the man has the voice of an angel, and uh, total radio voice, such a rich, vibrant voice, and so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cajole him into doing a voice clip for me to use as a sub alert or something, because that would be awesome. Um, but yeah, it was really good chatting with a lot of my club mates yesterday in Discord. We don't do that very often. We use chats, and they all know my voice from here. But I got the opportunity um, to voice chat with some of those guys yesterday, and yeah. All right. So we skill upgrade to 5 to here. I have not special. I need to special upgrade. Oh, I can't special upgrade him yet because I haven't leveled him up. But we know that we're gonna put a trainer on him. So I think this one is better. This is the one I already had. Although this one has the gold bonus. So I guess they're about equal, right? So this is 21%. And this is only just shy of 19. So this one's better in the home runs. 8 and 17 and a half. Okay, so yeah. This one because of the matching. Because of the matching. Oh yeah, okay. So BI and Pioneer we would have also considered. All right, let's put that on him. We will look positionally. We're gonna have to train him. We'll maybe train him in a little bit. Oh, I'm already on the right screen. I just gotta flip over to here. So where is he going? I think I'm moving Cobb to center field. So many level 3s. Yeah, unused, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm moving Cobb to center field. I'm going to have to change the trainers here. And I'm going to have to change... that's okay, because I have a center field line drive machine. No, I have a leading hitter. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, neither Winfield or Sheffield are good center fielders. So yeah, Ronald's chance maker set is gonna move out. We're gonna have a little bit of downgrade. So we're gonna have a little bit of a downgrade defensively in center field. Speed wise, fielding is gonna be close. Because the 5 tools are both close. And then, yeah, so we hurt a little bit here, but in the grand scheme of things, this Ronald set does not do amazing. It's fine. He's got good on-base percentage, but I think this Sheffield set's going to be a big upgrade. So, Cobb has a base speed of 77. Just with the way the 5 tool works, and doing 5 tool and spray hitter, I got to sacrifice his speed. If you're going to do this set specifically. So, but you need a really high number in fielding for 5 tool, because his fielding is pretty bad. And then you need a really high number for your con for spray. Okay, so let's, we're not going to move anything around yet, just because, like I said, I'm not going to train Sheffield right this second. The train will be pretty easy too. I should probably just legend stat adjust his eye through the roof. I'm testing. You're testing CMK on Larkin and not liking it so far. Yeah. Yeah, Chancemaker is not great. What are Acuna's stats usually? He usually has the best on base percentage for me, but doesn't slug very much. I bet him at the top. CMK 5-tool pred. Yeah, that's yeah, chance maker 5-tool pred is what I got here too. And like I can show you where he's at for the week. I mean, obviously it's going to be a little bit skewed because we're still relatively early in the week. You'd bench the worst DST. That's probably still Acuna, I think. So OPS, Acuna is pretty down. If you sort by on base percentage, Acuna is third. Winfield gets the chance maker bonus from Acuna, so that's why Winfield's so high. But like Acuna just doesn't slug anything. That's the big thing. I mean, look at his homers. Yeah, he just doesn't slug very much. So a good walk to K ratio, like doesn't strike out. But I think Acuna's unfortunately, I think I'm on bad DSTs on both Winfield and Acuna. Yeah, I'm on bad DSTs on both of them. But Ronald's is quite a bit worse. And Winfield will be a really good leadoff hitter. So, and I think I'll bat Cobb at 2 and have Sheffield bat 4th or 5th. Probably 5th. Yeah, I think that's probably how I'll do it. My center fielder has to stay in my top 5 for BChem on Andre Dawson, the Hawk. But Cobb will play center and be fine. So, oh no, this isn't the chance 3 loaded team. No, that's the other one, unfortunately. So, Redx said I had a 332 CM 5-tool pred before and it was way better. Dude, Contact Master is so good. BChem doesn't have to be top 5 anymore. What do you mean? Like for Crisis? I still want him to be in my Crisis, right? I thought that was the whole point. So, yeah, I mean, because I have a center fielder on my bench to meet Crisis, my center fielder has to bat in my top 5, right, Jetto? Oh, just turn the strategy down? Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, I still think I'm going to stick with Crisis, but... All right. So this is cool. So we're going to train Gary. It's just the 5 bats that match. Oh. Really? They changed that? Mentor. Increases the chance of getting hit, the first hit, by 4% if a player starting in the same primary position as the substitute player is of the same grade. Oh. Interesting. Okay. All right. The things you learn. No, because what he's saying is you can turn the substitution down and he still won't come in. Yeah, because of the new substitution thing, you can prevent them all from coming in. Yeah. You can prevent all your bench players from coming in no matter what position they're on by turning the slider down. All right. Well, that's, yeah. I don't know why I haven't even thought about that. Yeah. I have super low substitution on all of them because my bench is not real good. I really don't want any of them coming in. I guess with Acuna now on the bench, well, he won't be on the bench. Oh, yeah, right field. Yeah, he can replace Justice. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Something to consider. Definitely something to consider. All right. So, yeah, when we train Gary, we don't have to have a real specific train. I think I'm just going to jack his eye with a stat adjust. Use a BSA. Cut his fielding down, jack his eye up, and just have prediction be through the roof. There's no other reason I can see to jack another stat right now. Unless there's an argument that I'm missing. We go minus fielding and plus to eye. I see no objections. I think this makes sense. So he's got a 91 base eye with prediction. This guy is going to hit. This guy's going to hit like crazy. So we probably train for speed to be number one. Get his speed up. Not much. Not much. Oh, wait. Did you miss? Hang on. No, you haven't missed anything. We've just been talking. We've been talking about how I'm going to sub this in. So I went ahead and did a stat adjustment, minus fielding. Yeah, you saw that. So minus fielding plus eye, so he's going to be an absolute beast with prediction. We're going to, when we train him, speed's going to be our number one stat, and then probably con and then power, about equal. Yeah, so let's look at trainers. First, let's look at what Acuna has on him. Oh, no, wait. What's Cobb have on him? So this trainer's not that amazing. It works well with Cobb because we have +7 con, which is going to have to change in a minute anyhow. That is for the purpose of spray hitter. Acuna, that's not going to help Cobb, and that one's not going to help Cobb. So let's see what we have. I probably could have done this quicker, but here we are. Trainer reserve. All right, let's start by first filtering by con and center field. All right, this is going to be good for Cobb. This is going to be really good for Cobb. We're going to get 9 con out of this. Oh, this one's even. This one's the same. This one gives him a little more speed. All right, so Cobb's going to get. Actually, I can put both of those on him and probably get him more con. So Cobb's going to get an upgrade in center field. We're replacing Acuna. We're going to move Cobb to center and replace Acuna for now. Okay, so this is the bottom for this one. So yeah, these are both going to give +9 con, and some eye and some a little bit of eye, good speed, which we need some more speed on Cobb, and a little bit of fielding. These will both be really good on Cobb. So that'll be good. Now let's check right field. Let's just check right field in general. What do we got? Anything here? What's this? Now it gives fielding. 3 con, 4 eye, 6 power. Yeah, chance maker is often better at 2. My third hitter was already my best hitter, so I moved Acuna to the top. But a lot of people feel like chance maker is the best at 2. to really buff your number 3 hitter. This one looks really good. I mean, the base is only a 9, but we're going to get plus 6 power. Filter by con, power, or speed. Let's do... I don't want to do speed. Speed doesn't look like it gives me the best bonus. Fielding doesn't matter. Don't need eye with his pred. Yeah, that's true. This one gives 3 con, 5 power, and 7 speed. That's not horrible. Let's filter by... Oop. No. Let's filter by con. Greedy eye, train pred. Yeah, I think I am probably going to give a greedy train. This is 6 con. We don't need the eye, though, so don't worry. I don't care about that one. This is the speed one we already saw. We don't really need the eye here, and we don't really need the fielding, so this one's out. That one's not that impressive. We don't really need the eye here, so this is just 2 con and 10 power. It's okay, but we can do better, I think. And then let's check and see if I missed any here. A bunch of fielding. I still think this one for sure is going on him. Rip some trainers. I probably have a few trainers to rip. Yeah, so what is this one going to give me? This is 8, 11, 15 total. I could potentially swap left field, right field. I can see what Winfield's got on him. They're gonna have pretty similar trainers. I mean, I already have a Supreme in left field, so we would kind of be in the same boat here. So it looks like this one for sure, and then we might just be doing best available of con, power, speed that I have. We can look at Winfield. That one's not that impressive. I could probably do better than that on Winfield, to be honest. And then here's a con, power, speed, very similar to what I'm gonna put on him. Because Winfield's in the same boat. He doesn't need the con at all. He really wants power and speed. I probably need a retrain here because I can be much greedier with his eye. And get speed up. I need to retrain this. I could try to get this lower, and I need to be much greedier here with his eye and put it into speed, especially if he's gonna bat lead off. I'm gonna have to do a retrain on Winfield. That being said, I don't think there's a real big upgrade to switching. We can check here. Left field. Speed. Don't need the eye. Nothing there jumps out at me. Don't need the eye. Don't need the eye. Don't need the eye. And fielding. There's a lot of contact. And then don't need that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, kind of an unimpressive kind of an unimpressive. I probably can do better just getting a power and speed trainer on Winfield somewhere. But I need to so I need to retrain. I got some work to do. This is why it's good to look through your team occasionally, and I haven't looked through my own team that much. Could do a redistribution ticket. But we're going to set that aside for just a little bit because we still have another account to roll. We got some trainers to see, and we have George Brett to try to get a set on. So let's see what we can do. Let's switch over real quick. We'll come back to the Sheffield. We got pretty lucky today. Maybe made some big improvements. So we'll see. All right, home run hitter. This could be good. Numbers are okay. Both numbers are okay. They're not great. The secondary is not that impressive. Yeah, this number's too low. And this number's a little too high. All right. Bat breaker. Decent number. It's not orange, though. And it's not going to be used. Hitting expert. We're not interested in hitting expert. To line drive machine. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here's the big ones. Can we get lucky today? No. TB3. If I had a with prediction, although TB and prediction don't go well together. No, TB and prediction don't go well together. I don't think they go well together, right? Because you want really high I for Tenacious Battle. You want high normal lineup I. So I don't think TB and prediction go well together. TB and BM does, yes. Because batting machine wants but yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right, what do we got? Bad ball hitter 1. It's not gonna do it. Bullpen day 1. This is the account with all of the control master on it. I don't know that, especially being a 1, I don't know that I'm going to use that. All right, come on. End with a good one. Oh! Oh! Okay. Those are some juicy numbers. The irony here, there is some irony here. I don't know that I have a Pyobat. I don't think I do. Chance Maker, Contact Master. That's a great trainer. BI, Bad Ball Hitter, BI, Strategist, Bad Ball Hitter, Born to be a Star. Yeah, so we're gonna go find Pio on Brett, right? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take George Brett. We're gonna find Pioneer, and we're just gonna have a field day here. Come on, Pio on Brett. I agree. We have a lot of chances. Let's end our resource use with some real good luck. Let's end it with some real good luck. There's a Contact Master set that does not have the numbers. Whoops. There we go. Come on. Show me the Pio. There's Tenacious Battle. That would have been something. We really want to see a Pyobat. Another Tenacious Battle. Come on. Show me the Pio. Beachem. 1, 2, 3. All right. Come on, game. Do me a solid today. Born to be a Star. Come on. A worse born to be a star. The numbers are just not cooperating. All right, we got 42 to use. We probably stop and consider a 3-3-2 Pio. Let's see if the game's going to be real good to us today. We've gotten lucky, relatively speaking, so far over both accounts. But as I said off the top, this is where we really want the luck. We really want to see a 3-3 set. We have been coming up dry for a long time. It looks like the other account used all the luck. We may be switching to Korean. What do we feel about switching to Korean? Yeah, I think we're switching. I think I'm feeling a mix-up. I'm feeling superstitious today. I'm feeling superstitious today. So I think we are going to switch it up. We went our first 10 and didn't see one. Now again, on the other side, we saw what, 8 out of 30 something. We saw so many legend sets. We may have used up all of our legend luck over there, but we are certainly going to try to channel some of that. All right. Here we go. We got 30 of these left. Let's see what we can do. Not off to a great. I think I went to max level 8, right? I think I did. Man. The game's like, yeah, dude, you used up all your luck. All right, we are 0 for 20. Come on. Help me out here, game. Let me see a legend. Give me... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 131. At least it was a legend. We need to rattle off a few more of those to get back onto the bell curve. Let's go, Pio. You're feeling it. I hope so. That would be sweet, sweet victory. Man, this game does not like me. We're 1 for 30. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 3-2-2. Not enough. All right, we gotta see 2 more legend skills here. Come on, here we go. Here we go. 3. Yes! Okay. Who knows what it is? Did we get anything good? Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? We don't know. We don't know. Let's go. We finally saw one. We finally saw one. We have no idea what it is. Oops, that's not what I want to do. All right. Let's go. You think it's... Rye thinks it's Contact Master. We would take Contact Master. We would take it. You guy Rye chiming in. Welcome in. All right. Did we do it? Is it something good? As long as it's not B-Chem? Clip it. You're in a work call. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no! No! The pain. The pain. Oh, the pain. Oh, it was technically a CM. Yes. Oh, no. The pain. Oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah, I've used them. I don't have any right now. At least he's a good pred guy, right? Yeah, he is a good pred guy. Um, no, I don't have any more. I don't think I have any LSSCTs sitting around. Oh man, the pain. There's not one in there. There's not one in there. Nope. There's not one there. I've already bought the B packages. Nope. Had we won the tournament, yeah. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. All right. So now, so here's the thing. It will be replacing Evans. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move Beltray. We're gonna get him. We're gonna go find Charisma, and we're gonna copy Jetto. We're gonna here. This is what we're gonna do. Beltray's going to DH, and the reason he's going to DH is because our good friend in chat, Reign of the King, we're gonna copy Reign of the King. So this is our Beltray. This is what we're gonna do with Beltray. We're gonna move him off of third base. We're gonna stick him at DH. We're gonna copy Reign of the King. We're gonna copy Reign of the King, and Beltray is gonna be good. There we go. Collect and send. And then we're gonna move George Brett to third. And so it's gonna replace Evans. So then the question is, I don't think I have a better. Oh yeah, I have a couple of mediocre bad ball hitters. I do not have another. I don't even have another chance maker, so we can't even run this. We can't even run this. Dang. I have two really good. A really good one there. And a really good one here. But okay, well, here. Do we have a Pioneer 332. So we have this. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. We roll up. We get rid of Barrel It Up. We go find 5-tool. Blowing up the lineup for a DST3. I mean, we're to be fair, we're blowing up the lineup to get a Supreme in the lineup. So what we'd be doing is we would be downgrading to a 3-3-2 set. It's Pio. We have a really good DST3 to go with it. And what we're going to be doing is getting rid of this bat in the lineup. Because we don't have a real good trainer here. So George Brett would get... Evans is okay. He's okay. He's not great. What about moving Puckett to center field? I could do it. Yeah, he's already got 5-tool. Yeah, we could do that. We don't even have a good trainer here, so we're not losing much there. We don't need the eye on this because he's got BI, so I don't really need this much eye off this trainer. Yeah. Okay. So we move Puckett to center. We move Acuna to left. We can retrain Ronald. And when we get off of Barrel It Up, that gives us a lot of flexibility. I might even have a secondary train ready to go for him that's not 5-tool. I don't know for sure. At one point I think I did, but I might have goofed it up and accidentally deleted it. Man, this is crazy. The reason we're doing this is because we can give Ronald this. This is going to produce. Like somebody said, this is 15 and this is 32%. Yeah, I could go heavy left because Ronald's already got good speed. I kind of like this idea. This would go on to Brett. All right, there's a lot of moving pieces here. Or you could get MBT for that Pio set. That is also doable. As your guy Rye pointed out in his latest video, he made Master Base Thief work on Acuna as a SIG because his base speed is very good. So I could just go find Master Base Thief. If you haven't checked out your guy Rye's latest video, it's worth your time. It's worth your time. But he does go find Master Base Thief on Acuna. A Master Base Thief Pio Acuna. That's something. Alright. So, the first thing we need to do... We need to go find something else on here. Other than Barrel It Up. We settle for Charisma or MBT. Yeah, I think all of this, I think we have to start here. All right, well, yeah, sure. I mean, I just stop here, right? Like, you don't turn down charisma? That'll work. Yeah. Okay, 1 blue. All right. Okay. I feel like the game's laughing at me today, right? Like, it's like, here, you can't have your really nice things, but here's some consolation for you. Um, in a tree. All right, so we're gonna change to this. Um, we are going to. Um, what do I want here? I want to. Where are the skill reset tickets? My brain is just fogging up. That's a GI. Sorry, guys. Oh, there it is. There they are. I knew they were blue. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Training. Oh, this is more 5 tool oriented without the eye adjustment for pred. So I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to do a retrain. I'm gonna have to definitely do a retrain, which is fine. I'll get to that in a minute. We'll save. We'll probably do the retrain just in a minute. Okay, so try red ticks. All right, so let's. Yeah, we could throw some redistribute. How many do I have? I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I am not great about crafting those redistribution tickets every week. How many do I have? I have 71 of them. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to get the set on Brett done. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's true. I do need to get the set on Brett done. Okay. Are we greening for Pred? What are we doing here? He is gonna be my actual third baseman. I mean, I guess he could be the DH. I really want Beltre to DH. But Beltre is also oh, they made the system so clunky. Switch. Okay. So Beltre's actually got better base fielding. So I guess for the time being, I could leave Beltre where he's at. I really want to get him off of 5-tool, but that's fine. Let's see what happens with Brett. Let's go get Pred. Let's go get Pred. That link in Twitch chat is the link to Yagai Rai's video. Again, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out when you got a chance. Bookmark it so you know you don't bail on me right now. But pull it up in another tab, pause it, save it for later. Alright, we've seen Laser Beam a couple times. There's Spray Hitter barreled up, but we really want Pred. There's SI. Talk about a skill that's fallen off. Barreled up Master Base Thief. I probably don't need 5-tool on Beltray. No, I probably don't. We're seeing a lot of gold skills, which is not the one we want. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. I don't know what we're stopping at. We're just going to roll until I see something mildly interesting, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Slugger Instinct? No, we're not. I'm not even going to consider it. Not with Chance Maker. Aggressive base running, maybe? Spotlight. I don't think I want Spotlight. I think I want on base related. Yeah, I don't hate aggressive base running. You know, or just roll Charisma. Sure. How about that? Yeah, we just stop here. All right. Imagine getting good skills. All right. Oh man. All right. So we need to. Do I have? I do. All right. All right. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Yeah. Is it crazy that I want to take it away from Khan? Oh, make him the DH, yeah. Take it away from Fielding. Make him the DH. Leave Beltray where he's at. Yep. I guess this makes sense. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm going to put him at third base. All right. Plus I, minus I. All right. So there's that. What's our next step? We got to train George Brett. I guess we need to train. What is the next step? What should I do here? Let's see. I guess if I put that on him, I need to do this. You know, sometimes things just work. I don't know. Sometimes things just work. All right. All right, let's unequip. Let's unequip. Let's unequip. Let's unequip. Nope. Damn it. Switch. let's get the trainers sorted on Kirby real quick. He doesn't really need I with BI necessarily, and we have 5 tools, so I probably don't need it. I probably want some fielding and let's just see what we can get. Let's register filter by center field. I mean, that's okay. What a big bonus. I mean, there's all the speed I would ever need, right? That's all the speed I could ever want. There's a good balance of things right there. There's a bunch of con and power. There's a good balance of things right there. I did want some more fielding, right? I did want some potential fielding. Center field fielding. What do I got? I don't really need the eye, though. I could take a lot of speed, and that's what, 8 fielding? That doesn't seem terrible. Again, it gives me eye that I don't really need. This looks okay. 7 power, 3 fielding, plus 2 to speed. Which one are you looking at? 7 power. Oh. So that'd be 4. Be 14. I get 14 there, but it's with I. What do we think? 113. So I got 113 fielding with a 5 tool. The 5 tool train is 100. I'm at 100. I'm not at 102. No, I'm at. Yeah, I'm at 100. What's the consensus? What's the consensus? 113 fielding on a 105 tool Supreme. For center field. Plus 12. I can look. Hold on. It's plus 16. Yeah, it's plus 16. Okay, so we don't need any more fielding. That gets me to 129 in game. Okay. Yeah, so with the 5 tool in game, it should get me to right around 130. That seems fine. Okay. All right, so then let's filter by center field again. Let's just see how he gets a double drink bonus, so there's 6 extra from that. You're right. Okay, he's got plenty of fielding. You're right. You're right. All right, so let's see how high we can get the stats that matter. Con, power, speed. I agree. Let's look at all 3. Do we have all 3? So that's plus 12, and I get 2i. That doesn't really interest me. So let's look at this. So this one gets me plus 10 con, plus 5 power. That's plus 15. That's not bad. That one gives me a bunch of I don't need. I think I like this one. Let's put this one on, and then let's look at speed. Filter by speed. It's a pretty solid stat distribution. This one gives us a ton of speed and a couple points of fielding. Again, we don't necessarily need. Not in love with any of this, to be honest. This one I think is our best bet. That's 4 con, 4 power, 5 speed. Gives us a little bit of We really don't need it, but it's probably not the end of the world to have a little bit. I could take out the speed and check this again to make sure we're not missing something. That's a bunch of we don't need. That's not a big bonus. We don't have. I mean, again, I could do that. It's just raw con and power. But I think I like this one the most. Those are pretty good numbers. All right. That's the one. All right. We need to change this. Oh, I forgot to do this on Acuna. All right. Kirby's got a good trainer on him. All right, we need to redistro Acuna. Yeah. All right, left field. That's a pretty good trainer. Puckett wasn't meeting the eye here. All right, let's redistro here, and then we'll look at trainers. I don't know the quickest way to do this, but all right, here we go. Oh, I have him locked. Whoops. Wait, do I have it locked? Oh, yes, I do. Okay. And I can just go here to redistro. Okay. Well, that's better than what we had. Because we lose all the fielding. I mean, it's definitely better than what we had. So I don't know that I love it. That's probably way more. That's way more than what I need. But all right, let's keep going. No. We like this better, yeah? We immediately like this better. Sorry, let me just make sure this isn't important. Not important. Okay. What do we think about this? We like this, right? Yeah, we can. I'm wondering if we can look at trainers. What do we think about this? Power's our highest. We've got really good speed. We have no bonus from It could be lower, but we have really low fielding, which is what we want. If we can get his con up, go heavy on con. With trainers? Yeah, I think... Yeah, I could try to base stat adjust away from fielding as well. Yeah, I don't think we redistribute anymore. I think that's a pretty good redistribution. Let's go look at trainers. Let's look at trainers. Left field, high con. Again, it's I we don't need. More I we don't need. You know, agree. Your goal is 5 on the lowest and 8 on the second lowest, and I'm at 5 and 9. So that's not bad. 5 and 9's not bad. What do we think here? 8 con, 4 power. That's pretty good considering we don't have a legend. And he's down condition right now too. Yeah. I think we go with this one. Maybe these two. This is 3 power 4i. This is 2 power 3i. So we go these two. I kind of like both of these two. I mean, it's I we don't need, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get any better. We really want con. Oh, wait. Or is this just better? And what do we think about this? You know what I think about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the points are higher. All right. And then at some point in the August shop, I should get another legend stat adjust, and I can take the fielding down and put the eye up. That'll give him even more power. I'll probably not mess with diamonds. I'll probably not mess with diamonds trying to get the exact thing I need because I only have 15 of them. I'll probably wait and get the legend. There should be a legend stat adjust coming in the store. And so he can sit with this for the time being until I can adjust his fielding down. All right, so Acuna's done. So we redistributed. Puckett's done. We're happy there. So now we got to train George Brett. Is that what step I'm on? Everybody's favorite time, training George Brett. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Oh man, what a wild day. What a wild day. Is CM good at 5? I don't think. He's got a bat at the. This is the same problem I have. I still have 2 chance maker bats. And I just don't know. I've been batting him 1-2. But yeah, I just don't know. Oh, I need to use. I didn't realize I haven't. You run 6 and 9. One of them's your shortstop. Okay. Yeah. Do I swap him with Acuna? Yeah, I think so. And the question is, where do I bet Acuna? He's going to be like an on-base machine. We can look at it for sure. First thing I need to do, though, is I need to use... I realized I never got around to this with Brett. We got to watch the animation a few times here. Yeah, I definitely gave you a very dry wry chuckle when I rolled this set because it's another chance maker, and this account already has too much chance maker. But well, if nothing else, we had some fun today. If nothing else, we had a lot of fun today. Chance boosted, chance boosted, chance. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what? We rolled a 333, and we haven't rolled one of those in about a month. Probably over a month now, so we should be happy about it. It's unfortunate that it was this, but we're making the best of it, and we'll see. You pinned the clip, as bittersweet as it is. Appreciate you. All right, now we get the fun time of trying to train a Supreme. Although I don't really have any specific numbers I really need. Low eye, low fielding, and go with everything else. So, let's see how low we can go as we get eye and fielding right off the rip. Oh yeah, fun. Thanks, game. Oh, all right. We'll let it roll a little bit, but I don't love where we're at. Yeah, okay. Now the game's like, all right, you've had your fun. Back to the trolling. So... yeah, perfectly balanced stats is not where we want to be. Not on my DH. Man, yeah. Now the game's just laughing at me. The game is just laughing at me. Well, how's everybody else doing? How is the tournament going for everybody else? Train him up to 20, redistribute exactly where you want him, and then train him up to 30? Oh, yeah, I guess I never thought about that. Just get him to 20 and use redistribution. All right, I can do that. For so long, I've tried to manually train up to 20 and then go up to... go up to 30 from there. Get the 20 as close as I want it. But I guess we have some flexibility with the redistribution ticket. Look at all this eye. Alright, we'll take him right to 20, and then we can use some redistribution tickets. So much eye. But yeah, how's the tournament going for everybody else? Alright, what are we at? Let's see. Go up to 20. Should be some really good third round matches. Third round or second round? I mean, yeah, third round, I'm assuming we're going to get some good matches. You would hope. But how's second round shaping up? I know there was an upset using some very interesting strategy. I don't know if any of the Bad Batch boys are in here, but your opponent had a strategy and played it out and pulled off an upset. Who even was that? Wild George is just continually going. I'll tune back when we're gonna redistribute the Bad Batch versus Burnout. Yeah, yeah. So let's look at this. So you look here. The score was 15,540 to 15,690, and if we go down here, this right here. This poor guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 losses. Appreciate you, Andres. Just saw your sub come in. Yeah. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he pulled out some wins at the end. But you can see what they did here. Current progress. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, look at this. They got the flag, and then they knew what they had to do. They had to get wins. So 1, 2, a draw, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, they did what they had to do and then knew the strategy. Find the weak link and beat them up. So doesn't get much closer than that. So a nice upset by Burnout. Congratulations to those guys. And you can see what the strategy was. So, all right, Group B has the best second round matches. Let's see what second round matches we've got. Dank Pursuit versus Taco Truck. We just lost to Taco Truck. No, we didn't lose to Taco Truck. We lost to Taco 20. But yeah, Dank Pursuit. Teams like CS Rise, Too Legit to Wit, Tanners. These are names that I see a lot. Ken and Jenny made the last tournament, had some upsets in the tournament. Versus the Taco Truck group. It's a taco group. But yeah. Kind of a hodgepodge of taco guys. Never count out a taco group. Primetime versus Paragon. Yeah, this is so you got your champion TBJ. I've always had a high respect for the Paragon guys. I think they have great teams. I think they always punch up above where they're sitting in ranked, and both of my teams are ranked around where Holy Bagel is at. I see him a lot in weekly ranked, down around 300. Kluberball's been a much better team in the past, sitting down around 300 now as well. All of these teams, you never count out a Paragon team. And then Primetime, obviously, they're in a great system. Move some guys from, guys that are still wearing Veritas logos and Aquatas logos. What's up, Fireballs? In YouTube chat, how are you? But yeah, Primetime guys don't mess around. I see Ty Levin a lot in ranked. Yeah, this is a crazy matchup right here. This one's gonna be intense. A much better on paper, much better top end from the Paragon guys, but top to bottom, Primetime's no joke. So That'll be an interesting one to watch. Veritas versus Cooperstown 617. The 617 group again. And we could talk about Veritas all we want, but I think we all know, these guys are crazy. I know Sui was in chat earlier, but 54th is the lowest ranked of the 20 guys. Yeah. You don't have a weak spot all up and down the lineup here. And Cooperstown, they're going to try their best. They always give a good showing. I know Let Timmy Schmoke has hung out in chat before. Yeah, solid group of guys. They've got a good system, top to bottom. But Veritas could be. You could argue that they're favored to win the whole thing. And then your guy Rye, if he's still in chat, he's still in chat. Your guy Rye here leading the Outlaws. FPR had a really good showing in the individual tourney. Another good system, Glenvar and his million teams of Glenvar. Yeah, the million teams of Glenvar, two of which look like they're in here. But yeah, good leadership, and the Glenvarian army. Yeah. He's like Agent Smith from the Matrix. He's just, you turn around and he's everywhere. You beat up one and the next one steps up to beat you in the face. It just never ends. So yeah, not that I have to pile on any praise to you, Guy Rye, but good player, good leader here, I'm sure, and a stout group up against Pioneeros. Yeah, one of the Latin teams. They draw some good guys. Kind of a wild card. You never know what you're going to get here. These guys, they're going to show up. I guess you're going to get that. So on paper, it looks like Outlaws is heavily favored, but you never count these guys out, I don't think. And I don't think Rye will... Rye or the Outlaws group will underestimate these guys. So, yeah, very good matchups there. So we're heading for potentially a Veritas versus Outlaws matchup. That'll be interesting. Yeah, they have some real tough teams. It's closer than it looks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is going to be closer than it looks on paper. Group A, we got Tacos versus Too High. So as a member of Too High has mentioned in chat, they're in danger. So no offense to the guys in Too High, but yeah, Tacos is Tacos. Yeah, when Heisenberg's in their bottom five, you're probably in trouble. So. Taco 20, like I said, just beat us. So you got an 8 versus 9. So on paper, this is tough. Some of these guys were really impressive. And some of these guys were very beatable yesterday. You guy Ryke talked about Outslugged and how they are. I think it could speak to it a little better than I could probably. Abtizzle messaged me earlier asking about nerfs. Another Glenvar. Only one Glenvar here. But again, this is a team that, yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun matchup. Based on probably down to the last hour. Yeah, I mean, an 8 versus 9, this is the Glenvar that was the old LFG team. Yeah. Yeah, we missed that team. We desperately missed that team. and I think it was Glenvar 44, but yeah, again, there's a million of them. I would give the edge to Outslugged here. Having just faced Taco 20, they're not bad. They're not bad by any. This guy is sneaky. Their crown really was a brick wall against us. But we came short of flagging, which was disappointing. But yeah, good luck to Outslug there. We got Aquadas versus Hit and Run. So our boy Reign of the King in chat. Jetto's here. I mean, Hit and Run's a Need for Speed team. You can never count them out. They're a deep group, but I mean, Aquatas, yeah. Svine's crazy. All these guys, like Juan Pablo always has a good showing. The crown during tournaments. Bush shows ranked 57. Nona Aces, again, the finalist from the individual tournament. Lowest ranked is 107s. Roseris, where is this guy at? This guy's usually in chat trolling. We miss him today. So, yeah, top to bottom, no joke there. So, good luck to the Hit and Run guys. You're going to need it. Because realistically, I mean, I don't know how common knowledge it is, but and Durant missed a bunch of Sunday ranked. Yeah. Aquatas was third, and then they did the smart thing that a group does, and they tanked a week and fell to fourth so that they didn't pair up against Veritas in the same bracket. It would be in the finals if they did. And that's what you do when you have alliances, and you play smart, you drop a rank so you don't get paired in the same part of the bracket, and you get two shots at the finals. And so I do not think there's anything wrong with what they did. So yeah, you were essentially playing the third ranked club. But yeah, they're no joke. They are no joke. So and then what do we got here? We got Melting Point. Another Need for Speed. Okay, so Need for Speed has changed a team name again. Go figure. They got the Rat. They got at least one of the BX teams in here. To be honest, this is a typical Need for Speed, kind of a hodgepodge. They threw a bunch of dudes together. Here's a guy from Reds fan. I know some of those Reds teams. I don't know if he's normally in the Reds team but they often mercenary out. Yeah, Reds fan club. Yeah, a couple of these guys have joined for the tournament. So it's a Need for Speed Need for Speed party here. So yeah, one Need for Speed against another. They're gonna know each other pretty well. So but yeah. So I would agree the Group B matchups are a little bit better. Looks like a lot, other than Outslugged and Taco 20. We've got some, on paper, some pretty lopsided matchups there. But these are going to be really good most of the way around. So, all right. Let's switch back over. George Brett is finally got finished at some point. If it weren't for the eye being 15, 3 fielding is awesome. But we are going to... Wait, why can we not redistribute? Do we have to go clear to 30 to redistribute? What am I missing? Supremes have to be 30 to redistribute? Oh, Ed Paul. You misled me. You misled me. Yeah, if his eye wasn't so high, this would be sweet. But, I think, I don't think I'm going to take him to 30 and rely on redistribution necessarily. Because with only 68, I might not get something I like. You didn't know about that. That's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time. Not a big deal. To be fair, the train was probably worth keeping going, except for the fact that when you only have 3 fielding on your DH through the first 20 levels, I just think that I is going to end up being way too high no matter what I do. Even if I jack everything else up, that I is going to be higher than what I want. Would I be okay with 15I? What do we think? Jetto, what do you think here? I can, I mean, I could probably in the next 10 levels get this so I is not my bonus, but that'd probably still be higher than what I want, huh? 812? Well, I'm at 315, so yeah, 812 is going to be, that's going to be tough. I can only go plus, so, 5-8 by level 20. Yeah, so I'm higher than that. All right. Yeah, we'll reset it. We'll reset it and we'll roll back along. But we got the tournament talk in. We were going to do that anyhow, so, yeah. This is probably too much already. We'll just call it. Plans for the future here. So I am going to stream next week. Next week is the 23rd. Yeah, so I'm going to stream next week. But the reason I say it like that is because the week after, the 30th, I'm going to be out of town. So I will take a week off of streaming. I'm not going to be in a spot where I can stream. I'm gonna take my vacation, enjoy my time with my family. This is too much already. So I'll be here next week. I will not be the following week. I'm guessing I probably will be back the first week of August. I'm taking time off of work through the first week of August. But I'm guessing I will be back home. I don't think my wife wants to be gone quite that long. A lot of it'll depend on how my son does on vacation and away from home, and kind of how we're feeling in general. But there's I'm guessing I'm probably going to be back for the stream the first week of August, but the stream the last week of July, unfortunately, like I said, I will be missing. I'll remind everybody about that next week. So don't go anywhere next week. Come hang out. I don't anticipate any issue being streaming next Thursday. But I wanted to give everybody a heads up that in 2 weeks, that last week of July, will not be able to do a stream. I'm going to be gone that entire week. So, and probably a little bit longer too. Like I said, there's a chance that I miss the first week of August, but I don't think that's a really likely scenario. Oh, you had to give me all that eye and fielding right there, huh? Too much eye. Really, game? You are a troll. 8 through the first 8 levels? Alright. Really wants to give me I today. Nope, I've already got 6 fielding on a DH at level 7. I will pass. Well, if nothing else, I definitely have some new things to try for this team. It'll be interesting to see. I'm assuming, based on the fact that that trainer is really good, that dropping really game, you are such a troll. I'm assuming that DST is really going to carry. I was already at too high a fielding anyhow. So I'm definitely excited. I needed a mix-up, I think. I've just gone, you all have watched it. I don't do a whole lot off stream in terms of changing the teams. So you've seen my struggles with rolling triple threes. So I definitely needed a shakeup here. This team had been holding pretty steady. I had not been falling that much in ranked. I was still in diamond. But I really want to make that push to try to make the top 100, and I just couldn't quite get there. This train is looking okay. Our eye's a little high. We got 3 levels to go before we get to the stats amp and level 20, but low fielding is good. If the last 3 levels here go good, I like where this is at. Oh, really, game? Go pound sand. Man, come on. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have opened my mouth. The game's listening. I think I'm still okay with this. If I don't get... Well, it depends what happens this last level. If I get a lot of speed, con power, if I just stay away from the 2 stats I don't want, then I might roll with this. I'll dump a bunch into speed with stats amps here. Nope, that's too much. Come on. Oh. 2 fielding is so nice. I could go into this plus 2 fielding. Yeah, I know, I'm thinking about it. So if I give myself 6 speed, 2 con, 1 power, I'm at 14, 14, 14 with 13 I. And only 2 fielding. Jetto aims for 8 and 5, so plus 13 overall to his lowest 2 stats, and I've already got plus 15. I think it's just too much I. I guess it's not that crazy, right? Like... Yeah. If I got absolutely no eye training, but then I don't want to... I mean... That's a lot to ask from 20. I really like this. Alright. I'm gonna think about that. There's no harm in opening up another training. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I've already... never mind. That was a waste of 500 stars. I've already done the stat adjustment. Just too much eye. Just too much eye. Swamp Survivor, what's up? We're doing good. We got this on George Brett. It's a chance maker set, but it's a 333. And it spurred us to make some really drastic changes to my lineup. Ah, stupid eye. So much eye. So yeah. We opened up some good DSTs. We rolled a 333. It's there should be a pinned comment at the top with the clip. I think Shafe pinned the comment for us. And now we're trying to get a train figured out here. There we go. Yep. There's that pinned comment. So check out the pinned comment. We're probably higher on fielding than what I want to be, but I'm going to let this roll play out a little bit. Nah, that gives me more. Ugh. Too much. And so now we're trying to do a super low eye, super low fielding training because we're going to make George Brett our DH. I think it was this account. I rolled a ridiculously good DH trainer. It might have had I as part of it though. But it was like +4, +4, +4, like con I power, and then +3 to one of them as a bonus. It's a ridiculous trainer. I'll have to see. Oh wait, I have way too much. What am I doing? I'll have to see exactly what it looks like. I'm pretty sure it's on this one. I guess I can go check my other one and see if it's over here while we're doing this. But yeah, I definitely rolled a crazy trainer. Stop. Freaking fielding. Filter by DH. Yeah, it's not over on this one, so it's definitely on this account that I rolled a really crazy DH Supreme Trainer. I'll be excited to see exactly what it was. What am I at here? 4-eye, 1 fielding. It's early still. Okay. Ooh. One of our boys in the group chat just put a picture of a very nice trainer up. Home run hitter, 31.5, and only 11% swing and miss. Very nice. That gets a fire emoji from me. What are we at here? We're at way too much. Stop. That gave me more fielding. Way too balanced for what I need. Oh, Fireballs, I apologize. I missed you in YouTube chat. Yeah, we kind of talked about it. What is this game doing to me? You run home. Tacos is pretty safe to run until they match up against Veritas or Aquatas. And then all bets are off. Taco 20 was an annoying pull for us. How was the turning experience? We had someone's... Oh, geez. Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah. The tournament experience was not bad. It was a disappointing showing for us. I will admit to that. And disappointing. My teams didn't show out real well. I was happy with we really tried to get in and strategize. I feel like we handled ourselves decently well. I mean, I don't know. There were some ups and downs. I mean, realistically, I think most of us understood that we were not in a position against a taco team to steal a flag. Or even steal a win, let alone steal a flag. We didn't end up flagging, which is disappointing. Personal pride, we would have liked to flag. It's just too early for all that. So yeah, overall, it could have gone better, but oops, sorry everybody. So yeah. And we have way too much I. And apparently the game just thinks George Brett needs all the I in the world right now. Like, every single time it's just giving me I. You know, we were talking about it earlier with the Glenvar teams. We lost two of our best teams mid-cycle, or early cycle. It's been a couple months, yeah. So things could have been different had we had two. I mean, we lost teams that are currently ranked somewhere around 200 now. I think they were about one. They were just over 100 when they left us, and we did not quite have the pipeline to. I mean, who's going to have the pipeline to replace two diamond teams outside of the real top clubs? So, yeah. So overall, I'm really happy with the way we finished out the cycle. We finished out the cycle strong. We earned a good tournament seed. We drew a tough opponent, and here we are. So it's going to be interesting to see how this cycle goes. I'm glad I was able to make some improvements to my team today. This one, anyhow. The other one we did roll a usable set on Sheffield. We're actually making improvements on both teams today. It's 3-3-2 sets that are kind of being swapped in, but better trainers. Just so it's going to be interesting to see exactly how things play out. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just grinding this train out because there's not a whole lot else we have to do. We went over the tournament results. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do. I know you guy Rye's talking about rolling a free-to-play team and resetting a lot until he gets a diamond team sig or gets really good results from the early game. And by early game I mean like the first half hour of the game. And so, which is going to be probably equally as boring as watching me just reset over and over and the game continuing to give me eye and fielding like it's what I want. I don't know how many times I've got to stop and reset after a high eye and fielding for the game to figure out what's going on. But yeah. Ugh. We could be here a while. That being said, I don't have a whole lot going on, so I'm going to keep grinding away. I might have to refill my water, though. I might have to go get my water. Well, this one certainly is not worth continuing. Alright, I'm going to go find my water. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I wasn't surprised we made the tournament. I kind of figured we could hang in and make the tournament. I was surprised that we ended up moving up and really having a respectable showing. I think we got some easy weeks, but yeah, no, the game does feel sentient sometimes, that's for sure. I think it can hear me, you know? I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Alright, I'm back. I had to grab the old water bottle. It is hot today where I'm at, and all them dang Canadians and their wildfires. We're getting smoke. I don't actually blame the Canadians. I have a degree in forestry. I totally understand what's going on, and I feel for the people that it's affecting. But that being said, it was or is a scorcher today. What's my phone saying? Current temperature of 90 with a heat index of 98 and air quality advisories because of the smoke from the wildfires. So, rough day here in Chicagoland. That's where I'm located. And so, yeah, it's we don't get much of a cool off until middle of next week. So again, no chance, game, no chance. All right. It's awful out there. Yeah, I mean, depending on where you're located in the world. Yep, I can smell the smoke in the area. When I took my son to daycare today, I could smell the smoke already this morning, and I haven't really looked. I got the blind shut, but well, stop giving me eye, please. Yeah. I know that the Great White North is not as unpopulated as some Americans like to believe it is. So, I'm hoping that everybody affected by the wildfires up there is able to get to safety, and that they are generally, I shouldn't say unaffected, but minimally affected in terms of loss of property or anything like that. So I have a degree in forestry. I at one time was a certified wildland firefighter. Never did that as my career. Props to all those guys that do. It is a dangerous job. Got a lot of respect, but I have done some, been a part of a controlled burn crew, and we are probably gonna take this and roll with it. We're looking pretty decent, although okay, that's higher than what I wanted, but oh, never mind. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I know. New Jack, I know. I opened my damn mouth and it decided to give me 2 more eye. I just got excited. We hadn't seen anything in like 20 minutes, even reasonable. And I got excited. Got excited. 8-5 would have been fine at 20. Yeah, I probably should have rolled with it. I had 2 more levels to dodge, though. Yeah, I'm already at 8.5, and I'd read 8's a lot of fielding for a DH. Oh, man. But yeah, so mad props to all the guys out there fighting fires, especially wildland fires. Mad respect to regular firefighters too. That's what my old man did. My dad was a full-time firefighter for a long time. And I know that's what Goose in chat does if he's still around. And so, yeah, mad respect to anybody in that profession on either side of it. So, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Canada's got a lot of forest area, and you can't manage it all, and so wildfires are a naturally occurring part of the ecosystem. I actually did not watch the All-Star game this year. Obviously, I saw the result, and is anybody really surprised that the National League failed to win again? I was hoping that once the National League adopted the DH, they would kind of come back a little bit, and start to put up better showings. But man, the National League, at least PCA got a hit. Yeah. Yeah, I know Philly fans were blaming Drake Baldwin, the Braves catcher, for the pitch calling in the first inning where their pitcher gave up a bunch of runs. Oh, fuck you, game. Maybe I hold on. Nope. Okay. But yeah, the first shutout in a long time. I can't remember the year now. 2014, 2016, something. The first shutout in an All-Star game in a very long time. I know the National League was in an awkward position. It came out afterwards, I think, that they had a lot of pitching restrictions, and that's why Dave Roberts threw his own reliever for 2 innings. Because they had a lot of guys on pitch limits, and they only had 9 pitchers to cover 9 innings or something. Yeah, it didn't sound like a great situation. At least it doesn't determine home field advantage anymore. So I don't like where I'm at. Sounds like the home run derby format was well received. I do like that it's not timed anymore, because I think there was, I do think that the timed home run derby format was a bit subjective. Gonna give me so much damn fielding game, huh? Yeah. The derby was definitely better. Yeah, it did seem like the first rounds went a little far. Had a little too many outs. And hopefully they can agree that the format was good and then just tweak how it plays out. So gosh darn it, game. Come on. Lots and lots of eye. All the eye. Yep. Just keep giving it to me. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think all... it needs to not be just a popularity contest. Yeah. Yeah, and like Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. He's pitching for the Phillies, right? Yeah. Got... just turned down the nod after he was like the 4th replacement option. And then Yeah, and then the Dodgers fans get out and vote and put guys in, and yeah, I mean it's. But the NFL Pro Bowl has the same problem. I mean, the NFL Pro Bowl is probably worse. Like, does anybody care about the Pro Bowl? Like, seems like it's even less interesting than it was when I was growing up, and even then it didn't get a lot of. The biggest draw was it was in Hawaii, and now they don't even have it there, right? So, yeah, exactly. Um, well, and especially in a more contact-oriented sport, the product they're putting out there is much worse. Because well, they went to straight up flag football this last year, or last couple years. But is anything worse than the NBA All Star Game? I don't know. Yeah, those guys are. Oh, you double I piece of shit. Nope, just too much I. Yeah, I mean, talk about no contact, no defense. At least with the Pro Bowl, well, I mean, the Pro Bowl, nobody wants to get hurt going into the offseason. These mid-season All-Star games, I don't blame anybody. Junior Caminario or whatever for the Rays got hit by that pitch. And if he had actually broken a finger and missed a couple months, like that would have been absolutely devastating. At least when Diaz blew out his knee in the World Baseball Classic, those guys were playing for a lot of pride and playing for their countries and stuff. You get hurt in a damn All-Star game, it's real bad. I don't think Diaz regrets getting hurt playing in the World Baseball Classic. How he got hurt, sure, maybe. But you ask him, would you do it again? And the answer is probably yeah. But maybe. What are we at? 6 and 7? No. Well, that sealed it. Oh man. Yeah. There we go. All right. But yeah, definitely tough to get right, I think. Yeah, how about we don't do all that fielding game? That'd be swell. Can't say anything. Can't say anything. Don't want to say anything. Okay. I'll take it. Don't want to jinx it here. Man, I was thirsty. Glad I went and got my water. Holy cow. Thanks, New Jack. Thanks, Shafe. Okay, we take this. About time. All right. This is acceptable to get to level 20. Okay. We're finally rolling. We're finally rolling. What am I doing? Just even? Just pretty much even, huh? 2 power, 1 con, and then 111. Don't need power. Oh, I don't need power. Yeah, I don't need power. Okay, because this is a non-base guy. I don't need power. So, just con and speed. Yeah, okay, so what do we think? 6 speed and 3 con? Or just all speed? What do we think, Jetto? Just all speed? Or throw some con at it too? His con's really high. He's got a base 90. Maybe look at trainers? Okay. Yeah, let's look at trainers. That's a good call. Well, nothing there. Trainers. Filter by DH and con. Oh yeah, I pulled this one. Okay, it was 2 con. So yeah, this is a crazy DH trainer. I get 8 con, 5 power, and we don't really need the eye. We don't really need the eye. That's plus to eye. That's fielding we don't need. If I want straight con, I've got it. A bunch of eye. I got a bunch of eye, no matter what I do, huh? And a bunch of fielding. I've got this one. Con speed fielding. With plus 3 con. Where did I miss that? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's 13 con, 3 speed. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, con speed eye, we saw that. There's con and speed with no bonus from the we already saw that one. Oh, here we go. This one's not bad. 6 con, 6 power, 5 eye. Oh wait, I don't need the never mind, I don't need the eye. What am I thinking? Doesn't look like it gets any better. It doesn't look like there's anything that impressive here. So we like this one. I guess I should throw this on him right now, huh? Yeah, the one Tuna pointed out, which is this one. And then we've got 6 con, 6 speed, 2 eye. It'll give us 4 eye. Okay. We do this. All right. Alright, what does he have on him for a trainer? Power hitter that's not that good. I'm probably going to have to re-roll a trainer for him. I don't know what... Wrong one. That's a home run hitter. I don't have anything rolled on a DH. I got a couple leading hitters. What does that OBT look like? Not great. Yeah, not great overall. What is that? 27? 27 positive number. Leading hitter. This one is 12 and this one's just shy of 27. And this is right at 27. And then I don't have... Oh, I do have a line drive machine. Oh, here we go. Any boosting your bench value? I don't think so. But let's check. Nope. So it looks like the line drive machine is... This one, 28.5. It's not terrible. I guess I re-roll here. None of them give a hitting expert. Yeah. Nothing. No dice. Still probably going to use it in the meantime. Although I guess the home run, this one's probably better in the meantime. What is this? 9, 15, 22. No, this one's really not better. 22 and 5.5 is 27.5. Yeah, the line drive machine's just better. If I just want on base. I'll have to get some reroll tickets. I think I already bought the ones for this week, but we definitely will need to reroll into... I keep doing that. We'll have to reroll this into something. All right, let's finish this train off here. All right, so with our trainers, we're not in the lineup, so we're gonna get more. We're gonna get a little more con. All right, I think I want to go all speed here. Yeah, I think I just want to give him 9 speed right here. I'm already up to 134 con. I've got, I'm only at level 20 here, so I could give him 9, right? Yeah, I can give him 9. I wonder if I just give it all to him. Yeah, that'll do. That's okay. I appreciate the confirmation. Yeah, let's really get his speed up here for Chance Maker. Oh, yeah. All right. To avoid a heavy power. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. Because yeah, like now. Yeah, we want to make sure that that con is the highest, or is higher than power rather. Nah, I think that meets my cutoff. Back to level 20. Be careful here. Don't accidentally waste all the time I've had. There we go. That's a good level up. Stupid eye. I appreciate everybody hanging out. There we go. That was good. That was good. Yeah. I know that a lot of people have bailed out at this point, but as always, really appreciate all the viewership. Really appreciate people hanging out. I mean, we're over 2.5 hours on stream today, and really, really appreciate everybody. As always, for me, it's always made sense to kind of share in the moments. So often we post screenshots when we open exciting trainers and pull triple threes, and with me having the ability to stream, having the setup, feeling comfortable doing this, it just kind of started as, hey, is anybody interested? Will anybody come hang out if I stream? And the response was generally positive. And now we've grown into where, thanks to the generosity of several people, I've made a little bit of money off of it. Obviously, I never have an intention of this becoming my career. But it's when Twitch says, "Hey, we're gonna send you $50," when Twitch says, "Hey, we're gonna send you $50," how does that sound? I definitely better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. All right, we didn't want to see that fielding at the end, but that's not bad. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I mean 3-3-2 control master sets, not the end of the world, but yeah, when you and I are trying to make that improvement for a couple of teams to stay in diamond consistently, and then you want to do a little bit better. I feel you. All right, how do we finish this? How do we finish this? What do we like here? I don't even know. So you got to remember, his con is going to go up. He's not even in the lineup. So I'm going to get plus 12 speed. So 132, 151, 112 power. I think speed, but it's already a lot. I think so too, because his con's going to go up to 151, and And I'm going to get a boost from Chance as well. Yeah. Slot him in. Yeah, I got to. That's what I was just thinking the same thing. I want to see what he looks like in lineup. And he doesn't even have that boost yet. I'm gonna be at nearly. He doesn't need con. I'm gonna get another 10 points here. I'm gonna be at 167 without even trying. He's got 90 base con. One con power speed for both. All right, that'll get power to 124. Okay, keep the ratios where they're at and just speed. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'm down. That's not a bad idea. I like 3 con for a future spray hitter. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. That'll be 170 con. He doesn't need the power. All right, let's go. That looks pretty good. That looks really good. Hard to complain about that. Yeah. Okay, so now maybe just do that. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for a team review today, Chris Clayton. We've been going for almost 3 hours. I might call it here in just a little bit. But I can try to get to you next week. Yeah, Morgan is a chance 3 as well. Good to know. I'll remember that. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, we'll try to get to you next week. Do I really want him leading off? I mean, I feel like he's going to get on base a lot. Like, this is just so much line drive. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. We can try it like this and see how it works. This will be good because this will make Puckett better. Yeah, for sure. He's playing in left field. That's a right field one. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Definitely want a different trainer on him at some point. I mean, I guess worst case scenario too, dude leads off with a home run and gets me ahead early. Craft available. We do have a craft available on this one. That's a good point. Game's like, yep, you've had enough. Yep, the game's like, you have had enough. You have had enough, and you will take what you've had, and you will like it, because you ain't getting nothing more out of me. So now the funny question is going to be, who do we roll on in the future? Do we roll on George Brett? Do we roll on Acuna? Yeah, where do we turn next? Do we go back to the bullpen? Try to improve that last bullpen spot? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely an option, New Jack. Hey, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we've been streaming for a long time today. You've missed some of the action, but no, no, this is the team that needs to replace Minter in the bullpen. Yeah. I guess. Where did I put him? My strategy settings are in tatters right now. You're right. So yeah, Matzik. I did pull that co-op trainer. I wonder if. Hold on. I am curious now. Nope, co-op pitching was on the other one. Never mind. Now I'm losing track. Yeah, I need to go check my strategies. All right. I actually don't know that I changed anything here. I had moved him back to the middle and been happiest with him here. I don't think I changed anything here. Ted I was happy with. Freddie I was happy with. Brett. Yeah, I saw that where your pile pred guy was, and I think I should turn his steel aggressiveness up, because he's going to have so much speed. I wonder if I should go all the way up. I should probably make him aggressive, right? 145 speed plus extra from Chancemaker. You're running pile pred 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, huh? Okay, well, obviously my steel aggressiveness can be higher. 4, 3, 1, 1. Oh, your pile pred. Yeah, but are you batting him lead off? I guess I could try to choke down and run shake on him. All right, you convinced me to try it. You convinced me to try it. I still think I'm going to let him steal aggressively. He's got good speed. Maybe I'll put it in the middle. I'm not going to move him down to conservative for sure. Okay. All right, so yeah, so now we got to consider, and we're gonna have to wait and see another whole week probably to see how these guys do and how it shakes out, and see if it was a good or a bad idea. But there's a good chance we start rolling back to rolling Tyler Matzik to replace my weak bullpen piece here. I'm really at this point just waiting here. I've got Control Master Finn, 5-pitch Pico. He's already ready to go with trainers. I think that gets him to Pico because he was in the lineup previously. The issue being is I don't have what I the trainer I need. So I need to roll Control Master trainers on this account like crazy. I need Control Master 3 real bad. Yeah, Eraser at setup 2 has not been great. Am I running it right now? I'm not. Okay. This guy's been so good. This guy's been really, really good. Yeah, look at how much better Bedrosian is than everybody else. That Wagner card has just not been good for me, and I don't know why. Bullpen day, 2-pitch craftsmanship, Finn. And look at his OPS he gives up. He's worse than Fulte so far. I guess let's look at this. What is So why has this been so bad? $277. Oh, probably this, right? Maybe here. I think the reason I switched it when I did is because of this. Is it just for Wagner? Or is it for everybody? Oh, okay. Do I want to do that here too? So Wagner was pitching less innings than Bedrosian. Maybe, but I don't know how many appearances. Okay, yeah. Bedrosian has over double the games. Okay, yeah. Wagner was pitching too many innings. There's the problem. Yeah, there's the problem. He was getting killed in the second inning. Okay. So 157 innings in 171 games. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here. Okay. So Bedrosian has 157 in 171 games. So he's pitching less than an inning. Wagner has pitched 83 games and 120. Wagner's averaging like 1.5. Okay. Yeah, so there's the difference. Wagner's averaging 1.5, Bedrosian's averaging like, an 8.8 innings per appearance or something. Okay. McMichael's pitched in 255 games. And only 229 innings. Okay. Okay. Well, that should help Wagner then. That's good to know. I probably need to make that change on my other team here too. Oh wait, hold on. Strategy. Made that change there. All right. So you flamed some guy on Reddit earlier for bragging about being in Diamond. Oh, you saw that? That guy, yeah, it was last night. Yeah, that guy last night was like, thought he was hot shit. And I was like, all right, bro, you need to just call him your tits, man. Like, yeah. I was not having it with that dude. And then he tried to double down, and yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. All right, I've been going for 3 hours. I should probably call it. Let me make sure. I should probably call it there. I will work on Gary Sheffield. For those of you just joining us or came in late, so you saw what we did with George Brett there. We finally found a set. What we did on BigNukey, let me do a quick recap. What am I doing here? So we've been working on Gary Sheffield, and we found a 3-3-2 bad ball hitter. We greened into exactly this. We no blues, just greened into Pred Charisma. And the reason we're okay with this is because we pulled this trainer today. Bad ball 3, pretty good numbers, and already had the matching charisma. And so we think Gary's going to work out really well. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Yeah, exactly. So if you're just joining, this is the big thing you missed. This into a 3-3-2 into a green. Like we used like 5 greens. It wasn't very many, and we hit prediction charisma off of a green straight up. And so we decided we're going to move Gary into the lineup. Before we did that train, we went over and then had all the nonsense with the big adjustments. It's not 3-3-3. It was not as exciting. It's a 3-3-2. But we have to train Gary up, and it's actually his train is going to look very similar to what we just did for George Brett. Probably some more power and probably not as much speed. Probably a fair bit of speed though. But we're gonna keep the eye real low. And he is gonna slot into the lineup. We're gonna move Cobb to center. We're gonna move Cobb to center field. He can play center with these stats. I might be able to adjust his trainers for a little more speed. In fact, in center, I'm going to be able to get his con up to 170. So we'll be able to help Cobb out a little bit. We've got better trainers in center anyhow. And then Gary's going to step into right field. And then Acuna is going to go to the bench with this chance maker set. Because it just has kind of been underperforming a little bit. He's not been great. So we're going to have a 3-3-2 bad ball hitter. But with the trainer and everything going on, this guy only has a chance maker 1 trainer. So it's not that great. Doesn't have a match. We think it's going to be an improvement here. Again, I'm going to work on that off stream. I think I'm going to take a bit of a break. We've done a lot of boring training. And I need to step away for just a little bit before I come back to it. But that was the excitement on this one. So we've had a fair bit of excitement today. We've had our ups and downs. We found a 3-3 set finally in first time in about a month. So we're living the good life today. And I'm living the good life because everybody who showed up today, especially if you're still here, I can't express how much I really, really appreciate y'all. I love doing this. I love being on stream and sharing in the moments and enjoy the chat and the banter and all the conversation related to the game. Sometimes every once in a while it comes up is like, I gotta get those club battles in. We got a tough matchup today. I could have done this on stream today. We're up against the 37 ranked Wolfpack. And you guys squirrels. But we got some work to do here. I really enjoy the time, and part of the reason when people say how do you spend money on this game? Well, I put a lot of time and effort into the game and into things related to it. So anytime we can chat about it and I can kind of get some more enjoyment out of the game, make some of that money I put into it a little more worth it. So, I again really appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great day. Again, come back next week. We're gonna be back next week. We're taking 2 weeks from now off, the last week of July. But I'll see y'all next Thursday. And until then, really appreciate y'all.